Would you look at that? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. No, there's no need to be embarrassed. I've got the bad habit of sneaking up on people. Sorry about that. I heard you singing, and you got quite the set of lungs on you. I could smell you from miles away, too. Ignore the smell part. I've just got a very sensitive nose, that's all. And no, you don't smell bad or anything. Please don't look so offended. Well, your scent is very unique. It's what caught my attention. You don't smell like a human entirely. I doubt you would have survived the trek here on your own if you were, so... Ah, half Siren. Interesting. It's been decades since I've seen one of your kind around this area. Yeah, this is werewolf territory. My territory, to be precise. I don't get visitors often, as you can see. Don't panic. I'm not going to chase you out. I know we've got a reputation for being territorial. But to be honest with you, I don't mind visitors. Whenever there's a new face around, I consider it my duty to give them a warm welcome. I am the patron of these lush lands. Greetings, stranger. I'm bored as all hell, if you couldn't tell. You're the most interesting sight I've come across tonight. Well, most nights I hang out with the bears and the occasional rabid deer, but they're not the best conversationalists. It's either that or serial killers. You've got no idea how many of those I've caught red-handed. Deep, mysterious forests like these are basically their second home. Unfortunately for them, this particular one is protected by me, and there is nothing I hate more than needless violence. What do I do when I catch them? Well, I eat them, of course. Alive. They never see me coming. Funny how they think they're unstoppable, getting off on the terror they inflict on others. Until the big bad wolf comes out to play, that is. Then they realize in their last moments that the power they hold is a mere illusion. Pathetic. But I digress. After having a nice meal, I guide their victims to safety. They're usually so thankful to be saved by some random wolf that they bring back snacks and food for me. One even tried to adopt me. It was equally heartwarming and hilarious. Yeah, I've made the news on a couple of occasions. I'm a local cryptid by now. Moon Point's wolf. That's me. I've even got my own Twitter hashtag. Isn't that cool? Oh, so you have heard of me. Nice. Yeah, I don't really do it for fame or rewards. It just pisses me off that these despicable villains think that they can come into my forest and do whatever the hell they want. So yeah, don't worry. I can tell you don't have any ill intentions. I'm definitely not going to hurt you. But I might end up hurting your ears with all this rambling, geez. Sorry, I guess I'm just excited at the prospect of having someone to talk to after all this time. Do I get lonely? Sometimes, I suppose. If I start feeling stir-crazy, I visit the city not far from here, but the smog and pollution there are just... nasty stuff. Humans sure love rolling around in their own filth. And they call us animals. Ah, you live in that city. Yeah, I can see why you wanted to run away for a while. Must be overwhelming, living in that environment 24/7. I, for one, would not be able to stand it. But besides that, what are you doing out here anyway, all alone, and so late at night? Is there another reason why you wanted to run away? You were dumped? You, a siren? Oh, wow. Right before Valentine's Day. Not that I celebrate it or care about human holidays, but that's kind of harsh. Forgive me if I sound surprised, but I thought sirens had the whole science of romance figured out. Wait, that didn't come out right. I mean, it is a bit shocking considering you're gorgeous and you seem very kind, but what do I know? I'm just a stranger. You're right. I'm sorry for assuming things. It's just your song. It was so melancholic. Sorrowful, even. To me, it sounded like a cry for help. And the moment I heard it, I felt drawn to you. Not just because of your beautiful voice, mind you. Your words, the lyrics, they reminded me a bit of myself. You say you want to be alone, but you really don't want to be. You're tired of pretending to be someone you're not. You're carrying all these burdens by yourself. Am I right? Yeah, I can relate. However, it must be annoying having a stranger chatting your ear off when you've got a broken heart. If you want me to go, then I'll leave. Now that I've checked up on you and decided that you're not a threat, there's no reason for me to keep bothering you. Just be careful. This part of the forest might be quiet at night, but we have our fair share of fleshwalkers and other undead folk looking for the next meal, so... Huh? You don't mind me staying? Oh, well, in that case, I don't mind listening. Go ahead, let it all out. No, I understand. It was a case of wrong person, right time. Hey, there's no need to blame yourself. Seems like you truly care for this person, just not in the way that they wanted you to. You can't force yourself to feel things you don't. Feelings can be extremely complicated. Sometimes it's really hard to explain them. So, I'm proud of you for being honest with them. Maybe after their anger fades, they'll realize that you do care for them. I hope they do, so you can at least remain friends. I'm a firm believer that all types of love are equally important. I don't get why people are so obsessed with romantic love as if it's the only one that matters. Makes no sense to me. In my case, for example, I don't have a pack. For us werewolves, having a pack means unconditional love, protection, and support. It's like a family, but goes much deeper than that. When I was younger, my pack was disbanded. Very dangerous outside circumstances forced us to split up, and ever since, I've had this empty feeling eating me up from the inside, like something's missing. I've thought about starting my own pack, but I feel like I'm just not good enough, at least for the time being. We are pretty similar in that regard, huh? It's something I plan to do eventually. For now, I'm content lending my shoulder for beautiful, heartbroken sirens to cry on. Oh, I know I'm being corny, but I got you to smile, and hey, that's a win in my book. Say, do you know about Valentine's red moon? It's an old legend, but I think it holds some weight. At least for us werewolves. Vampires too, maybe. The night before February 14th, there's a secret moon phase that is invisible to normal humans. You probably won't find anything about it in astronomy articles. The moon's light goes blood red, and they say that if you form a bond under that light, it will become unbreakable. It only happens at midnight, though, for a very brief period. So it's very hard to catch. Many werewolves form their packs under that light, and I've heard of vampires finding their mates in a similar way. Can you feel it? It's happening right now, funnily enough. Very subtle change. One that only us on the other side of the veil can sense. Do you think it means something? That both you and me are standing here, right now, under the moon's red light? I think it does. At least for me. Maybe you and I were meant to find each other, somehow. You do have the choice of walking away, though. Nobody's forcing you to stay, much less me. Personally, I think I would love it if you decide to stay. What? You will? I think this calls for a celebratory hug. You definitely need one after everything that's happened. There we go. That's it. You feeling better after letting it all out? I'm glad I could help. And hey, I don't know what motivated you to come to this specific part of the forest where I live, but thank you. I certainly needed the company tonight, too. You really like giving hugs, huh? Can't say I hate it. You're warm and you smell really good after all. Happy Valentine's Day, stranger who isn't a stranger. I've got an idea. What if we come back later and have a picnic here during the day? I think we've got a lot to catch up on. And I'd really love to listen to you sing again. I have a few song choices in mind. I'm not saying I want you to be my personal jukebox, but I can give you a gift for every song you sing to me if you'd like. Yeah, it's a date then. Can't wait to see you again.